So we all struggle, right? But it's an interesting time to be alive. Um, when I was young, I didn't think I'd ever see something like what we're seeing today. But I don't think we would have ever seen something like we had back then. Uh, and then previous to that, they didn't think they would see anything. When I was born, those old heads. Now I'm like I'm not an old head yet. I'm like approaching old head, but as a kitten to a cat to a geriatric cat, who knows what's going to happen? I mean, generations. There's always pendulum shifts, and I was looking up some stuff. I got back into some old stuff, and this one song kept popping up in my head in the old cat brain, and I had to look. I was like, "What are the lyrics to that?" I was like, with now the AI and everything like that, I can find things with just like my thought of a lyric and just type in the premise of the song or something to that effect, and came up came up with Blind Faith. Like Blind Faith, wasn't that like an '80s group or something? But then I was like, nah, I felt like it was way earlier than that, and of course, um, it was way earlier than that. But that's when I heard it, somewhere in the '80s. So that was kind of like my introduction um, into things. And so I found the lyrics, and it stuck in my head so hard. I can't forget how it goes, you know. So um, and then I was like, I know that I know that uh, that voice, and I was like, I know that voice more recently than back then because I've heard that voice in person, and I was like, I got my ear tuned. Like I got big ears, yeah, big earlobes, big ears. Not the cab with the deer with the doors open, rolling down the street, but big enough, and they're attuned to uh, not just the lyrics and how the song goes, but sometimes the actual voice, and that voice will you know younger, and I'll know it when it's older, and so I found "Can't Find My Way Home," Blind Faith. Come down off your throne and leave your body alone. Somebody must change. You are the reason I've been waiting so long. Somebody holds the key. Well, I'm near the end. Just ain't got no time, and I'm wasted, and I can't find my way home. Come down on your own and leave your body alone. Somebody must change. You are the reason I've been waiting all these years. Somebody holds the key. Well, I'm near the end, and just and just ain't got no, I just ain't got the time. Oh, and I'm wasted, and I can't find my way home. And then the chorus. I still can't find my way home. and I ain't done nothing wrong, but I can't find my way home. I was like, that's I know that. I was like, Steve Winwood. I was like, where did I know Steve Winwood from? And then I was like, all right. So my second favorite song um, of all time, found this little tidbit. I think he did this as an opener. I think I watched this as an opener. So it wasn't 2017. Way before that. But that's the only video I could find of this live. And it's funny if I see a musician in person, I go in and they've got live people in there and they're playing off tunes. This is what I ask for. So, do you know this song? And if you look it up, the only mainstream thing that has it was Rich Eisen on ESPN, and that was the only thing I could find any reference of this song. That was something to make us all happy. Do anything, take us out of this mood. Sing a song, play guitar, sing it. And that was definitely way post Jerry. I mean, that was like I think post Bob Dylan even. Uh, Dylan and the Dead. I think Steve Winwood. I think that was Merriweather Post Pavilion. I can't remember what year, but I do recall that being I think the opener. And so the other opener at Merriweather Post Pavilion was Shakedown Street. So that's kind of what I associate with why I remember it. But here nor there. And but yeah. All right. I'll leave it there. All right. Much love.